Damn, that shit smell crazy. I got some gas. We gonna wait for the people to come into this live. Wild crazy, man. Wild crazy, man. Yeah, we gotta get the merch popping, dog. You don't grind, you don't eat, man. We gotta get the merch popping, man. Okay. Welcome back to the live, man. Welcome back to the live, man. We are back. Charles, what up, bro? What's the word? More crazy shit, more wild shit happening. Fresh off work, I needed a little, you know what I'm saying? I need me a little, you know, a little pick-me-up after a long days of work. Shout out to everybody that's coming in, man. Shout out to my dog, Charles is in the building. Appreciate you sliding through, my dog. You know the vibes, man. Hey, Charles, bro, you almost got your badge, bro. You almost got your badge in this joint. You almost got your badge. You know what that badge is? You a moderator. When niggas start getting crazy, you kicking the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get them the fuck up out of here. Yo, what is going on in the entertainment world, man? I was just looking at, and you know, I'm gonna dive right into it because this is what we do. This is what we here for. This is what we chatting about. I just got done looking at some, some videos, footage of the young Dolph court case. Al Cardinal, what's up? Al, what up? What it do? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to everybody that's in the motherfucking stream right now. Double tap the screen so that way we can get these likes up. We need to get these likes up. We need people to be coming in here and vibing with us and talking and vibing with us. Hariana, welcome to the stream, man. Shout out everybody in the background. Please double tap your screen. I need y'all help and support, man. I need y'all help and support. So I'm sitting here, right? I was going over the young Dolph case, seeing what's going on with that. Because, you know, right now, everything has been all about Diddy. Diddy has been literally taking over the algorithm. So I'm paying attention to what's going on in the entertainment industry in general. So young Dolph murderers are on trial. All right? Now, we all know young Dolph was killed in his city at a dessert shop, one of his favorite dessert shops. He was killed. And the actual shooter, the actual person who shot young Dolph, is telling on everybody. He's telling on everybody. So don't be surprised if Yo Gotti in the not near distant future gets subpoenaed to court. Or if Yo Gotti don't get subpoenaed to court, he may be indicted. Because what they're being told from the person that shot young Dolph, and this is crazy, y'all. This information is crazy. Y'all can go look it up. You know what I mean? I'm not speaking on shit I don't know nothing about. This is all factuals. You know what I'm saying? Insomniac dreams, you know the vibes. The person that actually killed young Dolph said on the day he killed young Dolph was his daughter's birthday. Now, they're saying that Yo Gotti's brother, the one that just was murdered in Memphis, the one that just got murdered, put $100,000 on young Dolph's head. Put $100K on young Dolph's head. So when you put $100,000 onto, you know, for murder for hire, and there's people in a poverty-stricken, low-income environments looking for a way out, when they ain't got no more options, ain't nothing working, what do you think is going to happen? Huh? What you think is going to happen? They're going to try to capitalize on that paper. That's what's going to happen, and that's what happened. Here's the kicker. From what they're saying is that Yo Gotti brother met up with the killers right before they killed Young Dolph. Facts, Charles. Killing like it's nothing. You look 35. I'm actually 37 and blessed. I'm being here. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I survived a lot. But it's crazy because within that story, within that storyline, the killer was supposed to get $40,000. The one who actually shot Young Dolph was supposed to get $40,000 for the murder. You know how much he got? They gave that nigga $800. They gave him $800. They gave that man $800 to kill Young Dolph. And they asked him like, yo, like, you killing, why would you kill somebody on your dirty birthday? He like, yo, like, I wanted to make my situation right. You know, my daughter needed this, and, you know, I needed drugs. I needed pills. He says this. Y'all can go look it up. Look it up. Google, YouTube. Y'all know the case is everywhere now. It's public. It's a high-profile case, so we into it, right? But he told him he needed money for pills and to make sure his daughter had the best birthday with $800. He didn't get that. He didn't get the $40,000 he wanted, or he thought he was going to get. That $40,000 he thought he was going to get, fuera. They gave that man a cash app. Ding. Have a good life. $800 is all I got for you right now. And they probably gave it to him cash because it make more sense to give him cash so it won't be traceable. When Chirac Ninjas make City hot, 13, 14, 15, why y'all not speak about? Why y'all not speak about with Chirac? I mean, Chicago has been that way, man. Chicago has been that way. Just like, you know, New York trenches has been that way. You know what I'm saying? And all the murder capitals has been that way. And it's not right. It ain't right. I don't make it right. But I'm here covering what's happening in the entertainment industry of hip-hop and, you know, pop culture and all the above because, again, this is something I'm passionate about. When I look at these news articles, when I see these articles about these artists doing certain, like, come on, why are you trying to put out a hit on a well-known rapper and you're a well-known businessman? What sense does that make? What sense does that make? Like, what sense does that make? Your teeth are yellow. No, that's your phone. That was an Amber Alert coming through. Hey, Yusef, eat a dick. You see these? These mine. They white, bitch. Yeah, people need to stop the killing, man. Listen, man, this is one thing I respect. I respect people's respect. But when you doing shit for, like, come on, bro, like, it's the same thing like Diddy. Like, you are a mogul. You're a superstar. You're a celebrity. Everybody knows you. Why are you putting yourself in these positions to surrender everything you work for? What type of real motherfucker is that? Now that you locked up, it's all about, oh, my kids this, my kids that, my kids this, my kids that. You wasn't thinking about your kids when you was out in the streets, running rampant, being disobedient, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being an unlawful citizen. You weren't thinking about it. You weren't thinking about none of that shit back then. But now you want empathy and sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Yusef, you a weirdo. You're a complete weirdo. You come in here while people having adult conversations and you're acting childish, okay? So what I'm gonna do for you is put you in timeout because in this stream, we call out all weird shit. Go get a fucking life, man, okay? You do that. Have a good day. Fuck wrong with these people, man? But again, the lack of intelligence, you know what I'm saying? The lack of self-discipline. That's what you get with people that come in these streams and want to troll because they really weird. They have no self-control. They don't have maturity. They don't have maturity. Where's the maturity at? You see adults in a live talking about real current events, and you come in here, yo, your breath stink, ha 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 ha. Like nobody's laughing at you, bro. Like you look real weird in a room full of grown men. So you mean to tell me, for the trolls in the back, when you come in a room and you see grown men having conversations about some real shit, y'all want to come in and be weird? What type of man? What type of man is that? You're supposed to come into somebody's environment with respect. But a lot of you niggas is growing up off of social media, so we can't respect that. Hello, greetings from the Netherlands. Shout out to the Netherlands is in the building. Listen, everybody, if y'all in here right now, please make sure y'all hit that like button. Comment, share, also subscribe. Please make sure, if y'all want these live videos to continue, please donate to the Cash App or hit the Super Chat. The Cash App is VATIO. That's money sign VATIO. Now, with this Young Dolph shit, it's so crazy because you killed Young Dolph for $800. That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much what happened. You killed him for $800. You didn't get nothing out of it that you thought you were going to get. You thought you was going to be 40,000 up. You thought you was going to get away with it, and you thought you was going to be able to live your life, and nothing ever happens. Listen to the criminals out there. If you're a criminal, right? If you're one of those stupid, idiot criminals, right? We are living in 2024. The days of shooting somebody in broad daylight and think you're getting away with it is over. No matter what state you go to, no matter what city you in, there's so many cameras around now. There's so many cameras. It's hard for people to commit these crimes and not be caught. It doesn't matter no more if you wear masks, bruh. Because you know what happens? Let me tell y'all what happens, man. Shout out Germany. JJ, what up? Shout out Germany, man. I appreciate it. As short as out time is here while be acting a clown like that. Yourself. Yeah, fuck yourself. We didn't even think about him, Charles. Hit the notifications bell. Yeah, please, man, hit the notifications bell, man. If he got the 40K, he wouldn't stop. Continue like an addict. Yeah, because he literally said, I wanted my daughter to have a good birthday. I needed pills. He said this. This is what's going on. This is what's happening. These is the shit that the rappers don't tell y'all. They become addicted to a drug. So a lot of times they money being ate up by a drug. Niggas are spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on drugs. You didn't even get the 40,000. That's the crazy shit. You didn't even get the 40K. You didn't even get it. And you killed Young Dolph and ended up with 800. You niggas is dumb, man. I'm sorry, man. I respect intelligence, right? I'm gonna put that out there. Has anyone seen a live video instead of a still pic? I respect intelligence. Now, there are criminals out there that do their shit discreetly. Always paid in advance. Right. Always get paid in advance. I need a down payment. It ain't $800, bro. I need half of that up front. I need $20,000 up front, $20,000 after it's done. It's fair. It's fair. You're not gonna wait till the last minute, I did it. Can I get the 40K? I'm gonna give you 800 now. I got you in a couple minutes. I got you in a couple weeks when the shit die down. You know what's gonna happen? He's gonna say, fuck out of here. What you gonna do? He gonna chop him. That nigga got enough money to buy him. That 40,000 to him was lunch money, bro. And he didn't even give it to you. He gave you what he had in his pocket. Yo, look, I got 800 here. Look. And now you sitting in jail for killing young Dolph for $800, bro. How does that look? You niggas is like, come on, man. Where's your integrity at? Back to what I was saying. I respect intelligent criminals. The ones that's out here that is providing for their families with a way out, working on their way out, but they're not out here killing, you know what I'm saying? Poisoning the community, tearing down each other. They somewhere in the cut getting their money how they get it, and they staying quiet. They taking care of their family. Yes, it's illegal. I mean, you know, shit. Legal people do illegal shit. That's not the issue here. The issue is people are doing it to be noticed, they want fame. See, that's the real drug. Fame. Fame is the real drug. These people want to be famous. They want the glitz and the glamour until they end up at a Diddy party. Till they end up at a Diddy party, and then now it's not so cool. I'm just saying. Shit was all good just a week ago. The worst drug, my friend. Exactly, Al. Fame is the worst drug. This is what these niggas is chasing. Look at our younger youth. Look at the people under us. Look at the kids. They chasing fame. Ain't no more I want to be a doctor. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a fucking judge, a cop. Niggas' goals is rappers and athletes, bro. And drug dealers. Niggas want to be street niggas now. See, I'm 37 years old. I was born in the 80s, lived through the 90s. So I was there before touch screens. I was there before colorful color computers. I've seen the evolution of hip hop and entertainment since the day I fell in love in 1994. I fell in love with hip hop in 1994. I've always been involved in it and heard it. 1994, I fell in love with it. We went from rapping about our struggles trying to get out the hood, of selling the drugs, having to rob to survive, you know what I mean, keeping our gun for safety. Now we're rapping about being high off the drugs we used to talk about selling to get out the hood. Now niggas are getting rich and go to the hood. What the fuck? But this is what's happening in our culture, man. We have to take accountability because, you know, especially, you know, the black people, we got to take accountability. Not for all of it, for most of it. Because, again, let's be honest, like, we had some shit going on back in the 90s, too, in hip-hop, in 80s and 90s, too. But now we're in a space where everything is televised, man. We got social media and everybody got camera phones and they recording everything. Shout out to the 100 people in here. Please, if y'all in the background, please make sure y'all hit that button. Hit that, double tap the screen. I need everybody in here right now to double tap the screen. If you see this live, double tap the screen. If you can, hit that super chat. Support the stream. Hit that super chat. I need y'all love. If not, donate to the Cash App, man. The Big Chico show is in full effect. Shout out to everybody that's in here right now. I'm pushing 61 and still here because I live old school mentality. Eye in the sky everywhere. Yo, listen, that old school mentality, that shit some of us was raised on. I was raised on that old school mentality too. My uncle was one of my uncles, I had 3 uncles. 2 of them was gangsters. One of them was murdered before I even was born. Before he even had a nephew or a niece, he was murdered. My uncle. Shout out to my Uncle Jay, God bless his soul. Never met him. But I've heard stories. And they said my uncle was vicious. They was like, yo, he ain't one of them niggas you want to play with. He was tearing shit up. Then I have another uncle who was out here doing his thing too. My other uncle went to jail for manslaughter. He beat a nigga to death with his hands. You know what I mean? And I'm not glorifying that, but I'm letting y'all know what morals I came from. They was shooting shit when they had to, but they was beating niggas up too. But you know what? That man taught me some shit that I could never be ungrateful for. I could never be ungrateful for the things he taught me. How to survive, you know what I'm saying? How to be a man, what you should do as a man. Stand on principles, morals, integrity. Don't sell your soul for $1. You gonna sell your soul for $1? Then you a hoe. You a hoe. Hey, Theo, can I borrow $100? I'm doing this shit. Like, if you here, hit the Cash App, hit the Super Chat. If not, at least double tap the screen. I'm trying to, this is my passion. I'm trying to turn it into my income. Can you help me? Can you help me turn my passion into my income? I can promise to give you this good energy every day, give you accurate information, uplift you, empower you, motivate you. But this is my passion. Let me hold something, okay? Super chat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did 17 years in the United States Marine Corps and did all 3 Iraq wars. Went and lived in the Philippines 17 years after to stay out of the streets. But see, you understood. I understood too. Because I came from a family of gangster shit. Even my grandmother was gangster, nigga. She's still gangster. My mom's gangster. They raised us in the, like we was raised in the hood. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Bedford-Stuyvesant, where Biggie from. The core of Brooklyn. I grew up in the 80s and 90s and it was rough. When I got older, those memories of what I had to survive on growing up in Brooklyn always made me say, you know what, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to go down that path. My older brother, I got an older brother who's older than me, 3 years older than me. My older brother, 3 years older than me. He picked up that gangster, you know, tree of life that my family produced. He adopted it. His dad was a gangster. My dad was a gangster too. My brother spent majority of his adult years, 20s and 30s, in jail, federal prison. And to this day, he still love it. He still love the streets. He can't get out of it. He choose to be there. We all have a choice. You feel me? Wow. Yeah, yo, listen, Charles. I got tattoos on my body from people that I considered family that died before they was damn near 18. Or they was just 18 and they not here no more. I got tattoos of these people. I was one of the older dudes in the crew I was running with. I was one of the older dudes because I was running with some niggas that, you know, cling to me because I was always a leader. I was never trying to follow everybody what they was doing. Even when I chose for the time being I was in the streets, that I chose to be in the streets, should I say. When people was doing certain type of crimes, I was the nigga to be like for instance, like, oh, niggas was breaking in cars and shit. I'm like, nigga, let's steal it and take it to the shop. Niggas like, oh shit, and I'm putting niggas on how to steal the cars. I'm telling them what they gotta do and pop in or jump in it and peel off. Like, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Not glorifying that. That shit was corny. That shit was some clown shit. But I've got people that have been going away too long. Know how many phone calls I've got? Yo, man, such and such dead. It's the worst feeling you can feel. Somebody you love is gone. But you know what's even more crazy? We don't cry. When you in the streets, you don't cry when your niggas die. At least I didn't. Because I knew what to expect. I knew what we signed up for. We signed up to the streets. Either dead or in jail. But nobody makes it to see gray hairs without either or. Especially if you continue in that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Something is bound to happen. So at some point, what do? How do we change the narrative? Because there is a big divided gap between the younger generation and the older generation. I come from an era where we had OGs. This era, they don't want OGs. They don't want that shit. They don't want that. Some people just street no matter what and how. Yo, no, that's fact. You can't help it. It is the end on the... It is the end of the month, you know. Yeah, I know it is the end of the month. Yeah. What you mean by that, JJ? Yeah, listen, I see my brother, right? My blood brother. I love that nigga to death. But, you know, that nigga's gangster. You know what I'm saying? He's gangster shit. I would be, to some people, I would be considered a reformed gangster. Because I've done some gangster shit. That nigga did the wildest gangster shit. But... I stepped out of that lifestyle way early because I wanted more. I just started, peeping shit. And it's just like, man, I don't want to do this shit. You know what I mean? But just looking at my brother, that nigga, he's going to forever be who he is. There's nothing wrong with that. That's who he is. That's what he loves. That's what he going to do. That's who he going to be. He can change if he wants to, but obviously he don't want to. That's what he loved. He loved that shit. And I'm glad my brother's the age he is because the way he was living, he could have been gone. So cheers to that. Be an example for the next generation is all we can do. That's a wrap. That's a fact. See, I have boys and a girl. I have 3 boys, three teenagers. I have 1 daughter who's about to be a teenager. I try my best to guide them in the right direction. You know what? Being a father, a black man, in my kid's life, and giving them certain jewels and gems, damn, I gotta say, I'm proud of them kids, man. My oldest son is 18-year-old in college. To be a mechanical engineer. I never went to college, bro. I wasn't thinking about college. I was in the streets, terrorizing shit, thinking that was the way. And I'm proud to say that my son outdid me in something. And I want him to outdo me in everything. I want him to take my experiences and his experiences and intertwine them and elevate to another level that I've never reached outside of the things I was into. My son said some crazy shit. He said, yo, Dad, I'm trying to be like you, get to this money. I said, damn. Excuse me. And like I told him, like, yo, don't compromise who you are for $1. Go get that bread. But don't compromise who you are. I value my freedom and want to keep it that way. Facts, Charles. Preach it, brother. Rupert, of course, all the way. I respect you persons, bro, like you, man. Hey, yo, JJ, I appreciate you. Wifey, what's up, baby? I see you clapping it up. Damn, that's a good major for real. Good thing he didn't go for art. Gotta tell them you're proud of them every single day. Man, listen. I think my son don't be knowing how to take how I talk to them sometimes. Because I be saying like, yo, I'm just so proud of you, my nigga. Like, because I'm a father that I don't hold secrets from them. When I'm fucked up, they know I'm fucked up. When I'm up, they know I'm up. When it's serious conversation about health, sex, street shit, education, all of that, I'm going to be honest. Because you know what? When they go to the real world, You know what's gonna happen? I don't give a fuck what your daddy said, nigga. You here now. You feel what I'm saying? They're not trying to hear that shit. The real world is harsh, man. And I prepared them for it. And they always gonna be prepared. Because as long as I'm alive, they're gonna be ready for whatever. And my kids is just like, yo, they regular kids, man. Regular. Like sports, hanging out. They fuck with the girls, not too much. They head in the books. They're not super bookworms, but they're not idiots. They're not, degenerates or, misbehaved kids. They're passing school and they're experiencing life. That's what I want them to do. But see, when you misguided and your father wasn't there, or if your father was there and he was misguided and he didn't wake up and see the patterns, you get that dysfunctional family curse. You know what I'm saying? You get the nigga killing young Dolph for $800 fucking dollars. You feel what I'm saying? That's where we fuck up at. We take our worst experiences and use it for a reason to be fuck-ups. Where does that make sense? When you know the pain it feels to have less. Instead of being smart about it and thinking smart and giving yourself leverage for the next 10 years, so that way when you turn 35, you're sitting on 6 figures, maybe 7 figures, instead of trying to figure it out. I'm living proof. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart about it. Got to be making right decisions, because at the end of the day, in the next 10 years, the decisions you made 10 years ago is going to affect you so hard 10 years later. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mama Coco. What's up, Mama Coco? Welcome to the Vibes. Listen, everybody in the background, please, if y'all in the background, double tap that screen. Let's get these likes up. We need to get it to at least 50. Let's try to get these to 50. I need y'all. If y'all in the background, make sure y'all comment, indulge into the conversation. Please, man, we big dog talking. The Big Chico Show is live. Double tap the screen. If you see the super chat, send what you can. Donations. Please help me keeping these live streams and these videos going. Turn my passion into something for me, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm a construction management major. I recommend your son start internship as soon as possible. He'll leave school making over $100K salary. Hey, Rupert, let me tell you something, Rupert. What you just said, that conversation was had already. It was already had. Because I wanted my son to be prepared. If you don't prepare yourself, what they say? Proper preparation presents poor performance. You heard? So my son going to school for mechanical engineering, I said, yo, start filling out applications for internship now. So 4 years from now, when you graduate, you got 4 years of experience, you're going to come out the gate killing it. Killing it. Easy. 100K. Caesar Cypher. What up, Brody? Make sure y'all show my brother Caesar Cypher some love. Cypherman TV. I'm going to pause my conversation to highlight my brother, my real brother right there. Not my mama's son, but you know how that go. That's my brother. Die for him, real shit. We are currently filming a TV series or, an online series. It's called Renegades. We're like 4 episodes in with filming. These would be a series, hour-long episodes. This guy wrote the script. He's also directing. He's also acting. He's also editing. I mean, this guy is super fucking talented, man. He's super, super, super talented. I'm going to post some clips, just like small clips, nothing too crazy. Some things that were already kind of circulating because we put out. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what this TV show is looking like, man. And it's all from the muscle. No budget. Shout out to Cypherman. And we already planning for a movie after we finish this online series. The online series should be out next summer. We just finished the first episode. I mean, editing-wise, first episode is officially done. We're filming on 3 and 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. No spoilers. But yo, hold up. It's shit already out there though, C's. I'm gonna put the shit that's already out there. The Facebook shit niggas was posting, all those little clips. I'm just gonna post them shits. Yeah, niggas already put it out. So I'm only gonna put out what was put out. I ain't putting out nothing like other than that. I'm putting out what was already put out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely want to check that out. Which is to say, yo, Charles, thank you, Charles, man. Listen, man, at the end of the day, Charles, man, we some kids that figured it out. That's why these are my brothers. These are not my friends. You know what I'm saying? And we're talented. You know what I mean? We're so talented, man. A couple years ago, maybe what is like 7 years ago, I had a company called Hood Hippie Entertainment. Caesar was an artist on my label. And we did music together. We created videos together. You know what I mean? He has a web series that he already done. Go check out Queen Pen on YouTube right now if y'all want to go check it out. It's on the Green Light District's YouTube page. If I'm wrong, Caesar, let me know. But make sure y'all check out his work. His work is good. And mind you, I want to let y'all understand this is not no cell phone quality, no bullshit quality. This is cinema quality, okay? This is great acting skills. I mean, for some of us to be amateurs, we have amateurs that's on the set and they're doing super phenomenal. So please support my YouTube page, all of our YouTube page. We're putting together like a stream team, if that makes sense, where pretty much the brothers, all of us, we just jump on the stream and have these conversations because I feel like it's super important to take what we doing serious. We talented, you know what I mean? And I just recently seen something where a rap artist said, yo, ain't no nigga 30s in their 30s, 40s should be rapping. And that's crazy to me. That's so crazy to me. So that just goes to show you, we ain't stopping. Nobody can stop us. This is God's plan. Nobody can stop what God did. You got it, Queen Pen on the Green Light District YouTube page. All right, so yeah, make sure y'all check out the Green Light District page. I am not in that. I have music in there, but that is my brother's project, and I really would like for y'all to check it out, man. It's called Queen Pen, and the YouTube page is the Green Light District. Check out that shit, man. That series was so good. When I moved to Florida, I was like so tight. I was so tight because I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to be a part of that. And to kind of tie in what we're speaking about with what we're speaking about now overall, this is what my kids see. They seen me since birth. They seen me creating music, creating videos. Now they see me filming TV shows and you know, it's not even a flex. It's not even a flex. Syph, text Gambo, let him know what we doing. We in Vanity Love. But for my kids to see for themselves, like, yo, whether my dad is having a bad month or a good month, he don't stop. Something is going to pay off big for him. You know what I'm saying? BVTV Music on YouTube. It's called Queen Pen, the Green Light District on YouTube. The page is Green Light District, and the web series is called Queen Pen. So if you find those two things together, you have the right shit. I subscribe to your channel. I give it a like on the street. Yo, shout out my dog JJ. JJ, we appreciate you, King. You see, we starting this coalition of Kings Talk, man. That's what we about to start calling these live streams. King Talk. Because a lot of us, we just tired of it. Just like hip hop. We tired of the mumble rap. We tired of the drug rap. We tired of fucking low skilled, low quality fucking artists coming out popping and being here for a couple years. Then next we gotta listen to a new wave of fucking idiots. But shout out to everybody that is, doing their thing, that's trying to feed their family. You can never knock somebody trying to feed their family. But, I come from an era of hip hop. You had to have skill, man. You had to have skill. I don't respect the lack of skill. I do respect the hustle. Some of these artists that actually sound good, with the modern way of things, I love it. I want them to continue to prosper and continue to grow. But for all the other motherfuckers, we tired of hearing the bullshit. We tired of hearing the drug rap. You high off perks, and we know, smoking gas. We get it. We get it. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Yep, I found it. Shout out my dog Charles. He found the new web series Queen Pen on the Greenlight District page. Hey Charles, make sure you subscribe to that channel, because when we drop the new web series, is called Renegades. When we drop it, it's going to be on that channel as well. The dude in the comments that says Gambo, his name is Gambo. Gambo is another one of my friends that I just introduced you to, Cypherman TV. We're all friends. We're all brothers. I'm sorry. We're all brothers. We're all a part of this project that we're putting together. And it's amazing, man. We really squeezing it. We all have lives, working jobs, and we still find it be days that we go film. We probably beat up from the night before or the week before from work, but we chose to be dedicated to this, and we locked in. But see, that's the morals and integrity we go by. Like, we stand on something, we stand on it, even if we having a rough day trying to get to it or get through it. We hold it down. We stand tall. Yeah, like Gambo said, this new show. Mama! Shower! I fight my inner laziness every shoot. Yeah, because we have lives, man. Everybody is working and trying to get themselves in a real comfortable position. But this is going to be dope, man. The quality of this TV show is so fucking fire. The acting skills is dope. I feel like the acting is dope. I critique myself so much that sometimes I don't like my shit. But overall, this is a good quality show. For us to have no budget is fucking dope. My man Gambo invested his own money into upgrading the equipment he already had. He had a camera, it was a decent camera, but he said, fuck it. I'm going to take this shit to the next level. He invested in lights, sound, a lot of things, a lot of LUTs, templates, and learning, editing, and educating himself on ISO, how to use the camera, how to use the program. Like, he really put himself in the fire of learning to be behind the camera. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my brother Gambo, man. 20 plus years I knew this fucking guy. +20 years. She's the Boss, episode 1. Shout out to my dog Charles, man. Shout out to my dog Charles. Hey, Charles, man, I'm going to tell you one thing. First and foremost, I got to do this. I got to add you as a moderator, because you've been locked in. Gambo, I got to add my brothers as moderators. These are my brothers. And where's Cypher? Add him as a moderator. So, yeah, so now, shout out to y'all. I appreciate you so much. Gambo, Cypher, you already know the deal. You know, we locked in forever. Charles, man, thank you. I've been seeing you so much jumping into my streams. You've been conversing. We've been vibing back and forth. And you come from a different era. You in your 60s. So for us to be able to have this, this dialogue and being able to relate, even if we come from different sides, of the coin, we understand. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate you, man. And I can only imagine you're going to come back more. We're going to have some fun streams. We're going to have some serious ones. Like now, I feel like this stream is serious because the whole topic of what's going on is wicked. It's fucking wicked, bro. It's so fucking wicked that the nigga, and it mind boggles me. You kill a famous rapper for $800. Watching this young Dolph case is crazy. And everybody knew Yo Gotti brother was involved. He promised that man $40,000 and gave him $800 after he killed Dolph. He killed Dolph on his daughter's birthday so he can give her birthday gifts and pills. This is what the man said out his mouth. It's in the court documents. You'll be able to see it on YouTube with the, they got, all the cases now with celebrities are televised. So you can go look this shit up yourself. He said he needed pills. Come on. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is why these conversations with like-minded individuals is important. This is why this is important. Because at the end of the day, nobody wants to talk about the real shit no more. Everybody wants to ignore the real shit and glorify the facade, the illusion. You know what I'm saying? The illusion is more appealing than the real shit, than reality. And people love the illusion. Thank you, Charles. I appreciate you. Charles is the good person and the new good mod on this chat. Yeah, JJ, listen, man, look. I'm looking for my dedicated supporters because this is the beginning of something, of my passion becoming something I do forever, something I do for a living. And I want everybody that's a part of this beginning process to be with me at the elevated process. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate you too, JJ, coming through today, vibing. You know what I mean? You see how what happened when the trolls come in and they see that adults are speaking? Remember back in the day, you get slapped when you walk into your mom's house and speaking when other adults are speaking? You should see, pow, slap you. Don't you see people, grown folks talking? That's what need to be happening. That's what happened. That's what happened. You little niggas stop getting ass whippings. You niggas started to call DCF because y'all niggas was soft. All you niggas that was getting brought up soft. I come from an era where ass whippings was mandatory, nigga. I got ass whippings. My grandmother was an ass whipping legend. She had a toolkit of ass whipping weapons. I kid you not. One day I'm gonna get my brother up here and have him talk about this shit. Michael said, grandma's hat. You see the knitted hat? You know what I'm saying? We got flavors of these too. You know what I'm saying? We got flavors. We got flavors. You know what I'm saying? And now his daughter is gonna know that and live with knowing that years to come. So sad, man. So sad. Oh, your dad killed Dolph on your birthday. What an idiot. My grandma used to put soap on my tongue if I talk back. That shit probably was lingering there for days. That shit was there for days. I'm sure it was. I'm sure that shit was there for days, bro. That taste? What? Shout out my grandmother. Shout out me, my grandmother died. Mealy! Shout out to your grandmother. I hope I said your name right, Mealy. Shout out to your grandmother. God bless her soul. You know what I'm saying? Much love from the Chico community, Chico family, the big Chicos and the big Chicas. You know what I mean? It's much love. It's all love in here. Big old hearts, man. Much love to you. I've been crying with bubbles coming out. Yo, I swear, bro. My grandmother never did no shit like that. We just got our ass whipped, like with switches off the little switches from the branch off the tree. She had this little flat yellow plastic thing that was about this thick. She found outside. She felt this shit like some broken off plexiglass type shit. She found it outside. She picked it up, went in the house, cleaned it. Next thing you know, I was getting my ass whipped with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she had something called the cat and nine tails. It was one of those old-fashioned leather belts. Now, Charles, you may have heard the cat and nine tails. This is like some country, old school ass whipping tool. You heard? It's a thick-ass leather belt, and the end of it is cut into strips. It's cut into strips. So at the end of it, it's flimsy. It's flimsy. It's all like cut up into strips. Like, so that shit flip. Yo, bro, when she used to whip my ass with that shit, I felt like I was a slave. I would get my ass whipped and go find cotton, nigga. I said, yo, I just need some cotton, though. Massa tripping. She had this steel spoon. She had a steel spoon she used to whip my ass with. Mind you, I was a bad kid. My brother, which is crazy now because he turned out to be the fucking worst. Good dude. He just was a fucking savage. He was good as a kid. I was bad. The steel spoon, that shit didn't bend, it didn't fold, it didn't break. And I got my ass whipping old school style. Pull your pants down. Lay on the bed. That's torture. You know the mental torture I had to go through? I gotta bend over. You can't just like fuck me up right here. I'll take that. You gonna like really, I gotta pull my pants down so I'm bare ass, right? And I'm catching the ass whipping. Look how I turned out. I ain't perfect, but I got manners, I got respect. You know what I'm saying? That shit instilled something in me. Made me tough, because I grew up without my father. You know what I mean? My household grew up without dads in it. Like, it was the norm. That shit straightened me right up. Right the fuck up. Upside down. Mealy, what's upside down? Me? It's like, nah. Do an example of how you did it. No. What? Like, pause. Hot Wheels tracks, you can roll the cars down my arms, legs, and back. Hey, yo, Charles! What the fuck? He said my mom was like Dexter with the ass whoopings. Yo, son, my grandmother she used to get busy. Nigga, the last time I seen my grandmother fuck some shit up was years ago. In her 60s, she beat my sister the fuck up. Boop, boop. I said, oh, my grandmother still got it. But this time she fucked up with the hand. Bop, bop, bop. I said, oh, Granny got a box game. Fucked my little sister up. I had to pull her off her. You know when you pull a nigga off somebody, they go extra hard? Nah, fuck that. They start turning up. Even if they win it, they just go up to the next level. That's why I'm like, Nana, stop, Nana. You got her. She's like, get on the killer, bitch. Growing up while black, man, if my grandpa see me doing something bad, here comes the cane. I got to ass whipping with a cane, too. I was bad. Listen, my grandmother had a toolkit of ass whipping weapons. A toolkit. She had some shit called Black Power. That shit was like, you ever watch wrestling when them niggas used to bring out the little flapjack and this shit look crazy and then they go bloop, bloop. That little flapjack shit? Yeah, that was Black Power. Got my ass whipped with that. Y'all remember those little beaded, like, I don't know what to call them, but there was like a plastic thing, but you braid them. They usually be on keychains and shit, and they like plastic, but you braid them, and you could do designs, and they all different colors, but you put them on keychains. I forgot the name of them shit. It's like a little tassel, but they're like plastic, but when you braid them together, they become thick and hard. I think that was the worst fucking tool my grandmother ever had, because they left marks. The spoon ain't leave no marks. That shit hurt it. The flapjack ain't leave no marks. That shit hurt it. You know what I'm saying? The fucking that little plexiglass shit she used to fuck us up with. That shit hurt it. But oh man, God, God. Grandma leaves you the boxing skin. That stinging plastic. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, bro. That shit hurt. But my point is, I'm not trying to highlight, because it sounded like I was being abused, but I wasn't. I was a fucking badass kid. And in those times, disciplining your child was okay. The cops would say, you needed your ass whipped. I remember back in the day, one of my friends tried to call the police on his mom because she whipped his ass. The police came there and said, we came here just to let you know we approve her of whipping your ass. And he looked at the police like, you motherfuckers. Now you call the police on your mom's whipping your ass from shit you did, the parents getting locked up. So there's no more discipline in the household, depending on what household. Okay? Depends, because listen, I wish my motherfucking kids would. That was the norm back then. Even the neighbors were allowed to partake. Yo, let me tell you a story, right? Story time. This is a wild story, and I'll tell it a lot of people told me I should say this shit on TikTok. And I'm going to go through this briefly. When I was a kid, right? Long story short, I set my house on fire. And I'm not talking, some burnt up fucking stuff, like burnt up fucking shoes and maybe a bed burnt up. I burnt my house down. From the bottom to the top. Now, the house didn't crumble to fucking dust, but probably about 50% of my house had fire damage. Being a badass little kid, to this day, I still say my brother should have got his ass whipped too, because we was under the bed. You know how like the old mattresses used to be like little strings and shit hanging from the mattress and shit? We taking turns burning it with a lighter. We found the lighter. We taking turns burning it and putting it out. Oh shit. Your turn. Oh shit. Just so happened when the lighter got in my hand and I lit that motherfucking, that little string shit hanging, that shit said, whew, the whole bottom of the bed lit on fire. I'm under the bed like, oh shit. I hauls out, oh shit. Boom, leaves. I go out front like nothing happened, go in my uncle's room chilling like, y'all niggas crazy. Can I get some juice, Uncle, man? I get some juice? Okay, thank you. My uncle like, what the fuck? I smell smoke. Man, by time, because my uncle was on the other side of the wall that the fire was at. So when he smelt the smoke, he ran to the room that me and my brother was in. By the time he got there, the whole room was on fire. The whole room. The whole room was on fire. Shout out to everybody in the background. Please make sure y'all double tap the screen. Donate to the Cash App. $VATIO. Hit the super chat if you want to see these chats happen more often. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of these videos. The whole room went on fire. When he opened the door, yo, when I tell you the whole room was on fire, so when he opened the door, the fire was like, it's like the fire bust through the door. It was like, phew, and the door whipped up, and I said, oh, shit. And my uncle like, yo, get some water. He telling people get water, and I'm sitting there like, oh, shit. Me being a bad kid, the only thing that I could think about, I wouldn't think about, damn, I burnt my clothes, I burnt my bed, I ain't got no bed, my room fucked up. I was just thinking about the ass whipping. Because I knew niggas was gonna blame me and only me. this shit. So the door opened, the fucking room, listen, when I say the room was on fire, every wall, the ceiling, the floor, the beds, everything was on fire. When my uncle opened that door, fire needs air to breathe. It spread it like a motherfucking wildfire. The hall, you start seeing it coming in the halls and shit, and they throwing water, and they like, yo, we can't get it out. Somebody call it out. This was a fucking whole movie. I'm getting to the point. So after this shit happens, you know, I'm running outside, the fire truck come, and everybody like, what happened? And they looking at me. I'm like, my brother, he did it. That was it. I got an ass whipping from my neighbor. I got an ass whipping from my fake cousins, aunts, fake aunts. My uncle drove down from where he lived 2 hours away. He drove to New York to whip my ass. My other uncle was in the Navy. Do you know my uncle that was in the Navy was gone for a year, came back and whipped my ass? A year later, he was the one that put the fire out. He ain't whipped my ass then. The nigga came home to whip my ass after a year being away from at the Navy. My point is, yeah, I know what it feels like for you to get your ass whipped by your neighbors because you did some fucked up shit, but that's the era we came from. We come from that era where, Cheryl, you know I heard your son out there cursing a storm, and what your mom say? I hope you slapped him in the motherfucking mouth. Your mom encouraged the neighbors to fuck you up. That's why a lot of us that come from that era, we good. We good. We good up here. We was trained. You know what I'm saying? We was trained. We was disciplined. These little motherfuckers now think they could take on the world. Killing each other is like laser tag to them. It's laser tag. Them niggas, I grew up where my mother scared me. My grandmother scared me, okay? My grandmother terrified me, okay? Till I got older and I said, man, fuck this shit. You ain't gonna be hitting me with all these weapons. You ain't gonna be hitting me with these weapons. I was a kid. You was fucking me up with fucking weapons. Oh, shit. No, I don't know. Whatever my uncle was thinking, he was like, I'm going to fuck this. I don't know, but, man, that was the worst ass whippings. I think that was the worst ass whipping because it was a series of ass whippings. You feel what I'm saying? It was like series of ass whippings. I got 2 that night. I ain't even tell you about when I got my ass whipped. My mom's and my grandmother whipped my ass. They ain't whipped my ass that night because I already got my ass whipped. My mom the next day fucked me up. The next day. Then the day after that, my grandmother said, yeah, it's my turn. You're like, what the fuck? That's 3 days of ass whippings. Not to mention when my uncle came down 2 hours driving to New York to whip my ass. Uncle left, went back to the Navy, came back, said, yeah, nigga, now I get to whip your ass. It's like, nigga, what? You had your shot, nigga. The statute of limitations is up for the ass whipping on this, buddy. My grandmother done fixed the house up and everything, nigga. You can't whip my ass. It's over. But it was all fair game, I guess. Ain't nobody saved me or nothing. And my brother he didn't get his ass whipped. He didn't get reprimanded. He didn't get disciplined. He sat off in the motherfucking room playing with his toys. Like, damn, that's fucked up. Damn, they fucked him up. These niggas still getting ass whipping. It's a week later. But that's what made us so much of honorable men because we had discipline. We was raised to understand when you fuck up, you got to deal with the consequences. We come from that era of dealing with consequences in real time. So, of course, you know what I'm saying? Compared to now, these little motherfuckers think they run the world. And they don't. That's why at a young age, I had to let my kids know, nigga, I'm the motherfucking daddy, nigga. Me. You could send me to jail for whipping your ass. I'm cool. I'm cool sitting in the cell. Yeah, I had to fuck my son up. He thought he was running shit. He called the cops on me. When I get out, I'm gonna fuck him up again for calling the cops on me. You fucking for being a rat. You rat on your goddamn dad, the nigga that love you the most, that's gonna protect you the most. That would have been me. I tell my kids all the time, y'all can call the cops on me. They ain't gonna stop the ass whipping. But thank God I was there as a dad to raise them, to help raise them. Can't take all the credit because of course their moms did their jobs too. But as a man, a black man, helping raise your child from birth, them knowing you, knowing what's expected of them makes a big difference, man. Makes a big difference. Your stories is crazy, bro. Hey, yo, JJ, you have no idea about my story. My stories is crazy. Like, we're gonna have to have story nights sometimes. Story nights. I got a part 2 of the burning your house down sequel. I burnt my house down twice. The second time wasn't as bad. But I still did it. I got away with that one. But we're gonna save that for another time, man. We're gonna save that for another time, man. Listen, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming to hang out, man. I'm about to end this live stream right now. I gotta make some runs tomorrow. Of course, same time. We'll be live the same time tomorrow. I appreciate, yo, Charles, I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow, man. Please make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, like, comment, and share if y'all can. It would mean so much if you donate to the Cash App. The Cash App is $ V as in Victor, ATIO, or you can hit the super chat before I clock out. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to my brother Caesar. Shout out to my brother Gambro. Please make sure y'all go subscribe to the Greenlight District YouTube channel. Check out Queen Pin, which is already out. I'll give you small snippets of what's already been shown on social media of the new show we working on. And I love y'all, man. Y'all know my slogan, man. In the meantime, between time, when you see mine, like, comment, and share. Hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't forget this or don't miss these live videos. And if you know what I'm about to say, you should know. Fuck it. If you don't grind, you don't eat, man. And I'm out of here, man. Love